Hi, my name is Maddie. Cheryl asked me to make a video just to show you how to use the VitaFlex technique for the sinus points. It's winter time, there's a lot of sickness going around, so to find some relief would really be pretty helpful, I think. So first you might ask yourself, well, what is VitaFlex? VitaFlex is a term coined by Stanley Burroughs from the phrase vitality through the reflexes. It consists of a specialized digital form of electrical stimulation using the pads and the nails of the fingers in a rolling motion. It looks like this. And the way it works is when you move like this, there's electricity between my hand and my hand. When I touch you, there's electricity between us. So if I put my fingers really flat, you can imagine there's electricity building up behind my hands, kind of like lightning bolts, you can imagine that. And then as I come over and I snap back down into there, I'm sending the electricity into the reflex point I've just come upon, okay? And essential oils are electrical in nature and they move along the nerve pathways that the VitaFlex sends electricity along. And so we like to use essential oils with our VitaFlex technique. It just adds to the effectiveness. Although you could do VitaFlex without essential oils and it would work really well. So first I want to show you, this is a Reflexology foot chart. So the lung points are right underneath the toes right here in this area. So what I like to do is I like to take Hyssop essential oil from Young Living or Sinuses from Young Living. And I put a few drops on my fingers and I start on the outer edge and I do the VitaFlex motion all the way across 3 times. And then I would come over to the other side, do the same thing, okay? Outer edge to inner edge. So let's try this VitaFlex motion, okay? So hold your hand out flat and put your fingers flat right on top of your hand. And you're going to come all the way over and you're going to snap back down. You want to make sure your knuckles are touching skin. You don't want to just sort of come up like this. If you're rocking a little bit, you're not really doing the VitaFlex, you're just giving a really nice massage. So you want to come all the way flat and come all the way over onto the knuckle, okay? That is the VitaFlex motion. All right. So then at the tops of the toes, these are the sinus points at the tops of the toes. So you can do that same VitaFlex motion using any of the same oils you've just used all along the tops of the toes. The same thing with the tips of the fingers. You can use, I like to use RC essential oil. You could also use Hyssop or Cistus or Raven. You could even use lemon. And you just put a few drops all along here. And then you would just start doing the VitaFlex. One finger is pretty easy. It's hard to do a whole hand. You just VitaFlex all the way up. Okay, and then the lung points are down here underneath the fingers. So you could just go all the way across here. You could go up, you could go sideways, diagonal, whatever suits you as long as you're going flat to nail, flat to nail. You want to come all the way over and start all the way flat. Okay? And then on the tops of the feet, these are where the bronchial tubes are. So in between the toes are the bronchial tubes. So I like to use Raven essential oil, and I put it in my hand. And I activate it. You move in a clockwise motion 3 times just to get the energy and electricity in the oil all charged up. And then I go in between each toe. When you do the VitaFlex motion, in between each toe, you go outer edge to inner edge. And then you go on the other foot. Okay. And I'm going to show you right now how to do VitaFlex on your own face, okay? So I like to use RC essential oil from Young Living. I'm going to put a few drops in my hand. I'm going to activate it, moving clockwise in my hand 3 times. Then I'm going to get the oil all over my fingertips. It smells so good, okay? You're going to take 2 fingers and you're going to do the VitaFlex motion yourself. So if you need to practice, again, it's flat all the way over to nail, flat all the way over to nail, and you slowly inch across, okay? Make sure you don't jump and lift up your hand. Stay where you're planted, okay? And you're going to come down here and you're going to go flat to nail, flat to nail, flat to nail, slowly inching up your face. When you get up here, turn in towards your nose. Flat to nail, flat to nail, flat to nail. And come in and squish your nose. Okay? You're going to do that a total of 3 times. Okay? I can already feel it clearing things up, okay? And then you're going to come up here, up like a vocal 9 meld. You're going to come up, you're going to come in, and you're going to run into yourself. So make sure you kind of alternate at this point. Alternate your fingers across. You can come down on the bridge of your nose a little bit. You can do that 3 times as well. Okay, and that's all I have for you. I hope this finds you in good health, and that if you aren't in good health, that you can use this to bring you a little bit of relief. Thank you.